Hey, Mr. Ross. Today we'll be discussing the composer Ludwig van Beethoven and his impact on the musical world. It was with this that we find one of the greatest composers to ever grace past and modern music alike. When a discussion of revolutionary composers in musical history arises, one artist comes to mind, and that's the works of Beethoven. Enjoy our stick figures. In Beethoven's early stages of life, when he was little, his father forced him to practice the keyboard for hours and hours, constantly verbally and physically abusing him in order for him to surpass the works of the great Mozart.
At age 29, he debuted his first symphony, which was first performed in the Burgtheater in Vienna in April of 1800, and was the first musician to receive a salary with no duties other than to compose how and when he felt inclined. In 1804, just weeks after Napoleon made himself the emperor, Beethoven debuted his Symphony No. 3 in Napoleon's honor. However, later, when he grew disillusioned with him, he renamed the symphony as Eroica Symphony. In his early 30s, he started losing his hearing and was completely deaf by the year 1819. However, the loss of hearing did not stop him from composing, and he produced some of the most renowned works during this period of time.
However, while Beethoven was one of the most renowned composers of the 19th century, he had quirky personal habits, which ranged from bathing often but wearing dirty clothes, not emptying his chamber pot, and leaving plates of food around his home. Beethoven never married or had children. However, he was desperately in love with a married woman named Antoine Berthano, which ultimately never worked out. Once, he even attempted to break a chair over the head of Prince Lichnowsky, one of his closest friends and most loyal patrons. Much later, Beethoven passed away on March 26, 1827, at the age of 56. An autopsy revealed that the immediate cause of death was post-hepatic cirrhosis of the liver. The autopsy also revealed that he was quick-tempered, he had chronic diarrhea, and his deafness was consistent with arterial disease. A competing theory traces Beethoven's deafness to contracting typhus in the summer of 1796.